We're doing this for the first time. Isn't this insane? Yeah, so I wanted to horse around and do a live for once and see how that goes with making the tanks. I don't know if anyone's gonna join. If they do join, they can watch me make tanks, and if people are requesting to make tanks in certain colors or names or whatever, they are more than free to ask. So I am going to get my tripod up here. And oh, we already got some viewers. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Hang on, guys. I'm just now trying to read chat. This is facing the wrong way. There we go. We Tanks Live, everybody. Isn't that crazy? All right. Let me just put that down there. Let me see if that's a good angle. And then we'll be good. All right. Do we want to do green chair or shitty gaming chair? I still can't see chat. Everyone say yippee. I like cheese. Yippee. Hi, man. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Gerardo. Sorry, I still haven't figured out how to pronounce that name. I think I'll do shitty green chair. Ugh. So, I've been printing a lot lately. I've been taking a few days off just to like get to this point. But here's the deal, all right? I figured out how to print like 20 tanks at a time. And to put that in perspective, I was only able to get out 10 at a time, which was putting me really behind from you guys. But the good thing about doing 20 at a time is that it's a lot more time saving. And eventually I might be able to do more, which is also very nice. So right now we have a whole bunch of tanks over here that I am just throwing all over the place. That is crazy. And we got all the other stuff over here. You can't really see the rest of that very well. I'm trying to get a good middle point. Mr. G, don't worry about it. Mr. Guy. Wait, what? Yep. So we got super glue. We got more super glue. And we have old super glue for some reason. Let's throw that away. Cool. All right. So Chad is kind of far away. Those are nice news. We can win him? Yep. And I even got more on the build plate here behind me. You guys can kind of see it over there. Just in case if we need more. So I have yet to find a very good method to do this. I usually just do one tank at a time and just see how that goes. So I guess we'll start with that and just, see how that whole spiel works out. So we'll get right to work here. We'll starting with a red one because red is my favorite color, and believe it or not. Super glue, another super glue, and sorry, I really got to see the chat, especially more super glue, and more super glue, and super glue over there. Got it. Makes total sense. Speaking of super glue, I've yet to really also find a good way to dab this on. I usually just do it on the treads, tires, whatever here, and just start with that. You guys can see the behind the scenes of the tanks. But it's a fairly, quick-ish process. It's just very repetitive and very time-consuming. That's why I've been trying to take it off for a little bit, because it's been rough. You guys make me go crazy. But I appreciate the support. Hail we. The wee tanks. That's why I respect you. Hey, I appreciate it. That's what I'm here for. A lot of people are very confused about if they are receiving the tanks or not, and unfortunately, I don't really know how to ship them out without having to pay too much out of my wallet. Not trying to be greedy, but a junior in high school can't really afford that. Otherwise, I'll just ship them out anywhere for free. Um, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe you know, if we get verified, I think with how Shorts works, I have to have over like 3 million watch hours uh, for Shorts or whatever to get verified, which is gonna take a while, and it resets every year. Which I think it resetted recently. That's why it's like very low right now. I think we only have like 3% of the way there. But um, you know, if it happens, then you know maybe I can try and talk to YouTube about it. Be like, hey, I want to sell these tanks. What can we do? Also, you know, you're 1 year older than me. That's crazy. Okay, Linder, I know you love the Wii, but that's too much spam. I do agree that spam is a no-no for new people who are trying to watch. Speaking of which, if you guys have not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button because one tank or one subscriber equals one tank. If that wasn't already clear. But yeah, go ahead and share the short if the stream if you are willing to, and we can get some more viewers in here, see what everyone is up to. How is everyone's day going, perchance? For me, it was pretty good. I have ceramics class on Fridays, and it's a lot of fun. And I was trying to do this mold where you like pour glaze into a mold, and the mold was like this old-fashioned. I forget what the actual name is, but it's like a cup that old people would use while driving when cup holders before those were existed. And I thought they were really cool. So I wanted to make one, but when I poured the glaze into the cup, my teacher was like, "Oh yeah, take a hair dryer to it, and you know it should dry pretty fast." So I sat there for maybe like 15 minutes straight, trying to get this thing to dry, just for my teacher to tell me, "Wait, no, you're doing that wrong, and we got to start over. But you can't do it again this week because the mold is too wet," or something along those lines. So I was pretty mad. But other than that, it was a pretty chill day. And luckily, nobody at my school knows about the whole wheat tank thing. Okay, that's super glue on it. But so I'm not too famous over there, which is nice. What do we got in chat here? You're older than by a year, but for now, because my birthday is 2 months and 7 days, is 2 months, 7th of April. Okay. Dude, we will win this. I agree. Actually, if you guys want to go over to Josh the Gamer's channel and just like bombard him with like, haha, he's gonna beat you. That's also kind of funny, along with the new hashtag, a wee tank for the win. What else we got? I'm almost. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just like genuinely trying to see the chat here. I'm about to take a shower, and I'm stressed out about my guitar test on 2 days. I have to do an individual song with the chords, with it's a combination of strings. I'm really bad at doing that. That's what I'm doing. Well, I'm sure you got it, man. Guitar's hard. I have a Telecaster something that I got probably back in like 2020, maybe, or maybe even way before that. And I liked it. You know, guitar was never really my thing, but I did kind of rock out for it. I learned "Sweet Child O' Mine," which my dad loved, and I was riffing that for a good while. But then I just got out of it, and now I'm playing keyboard, which is right over there, and I'm doing pretty good on that one. I'm pretty proud of it. What is up? Reza, that's what it is. Yeah. How we doing today? I can tell you what I'm doing, and I'm making wee tanks, if that's not shocking. We are 5 into it, and probably like 20 minutes into the stream right now, which is fun. You didn't knew what I meant. That's what I'm doing. Yippee, another one. Yo, we got Chance over here. We bro. Don't want to fight, so I'll probably just say lemon and start showing. You got it, man. I believe that you can do it. I'm trying to be supportive over here. Anyway. We wag? Is that what you're trying to say? You gotta beat Josh? We're gonna beat Josh. It is going to happen for sure. Because we gained like over 500 subscribers in less than maybe 2 weeks. And I am very happy. Speaking of which, if you guys have yet to see the newest full-length video on the channel, I would suggest checking that out because I am very proud of it. What do we got in chat here? Yippee, 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 yippee. If you're beating me, you have to beat Josh. At this point, bro, how many people will show up? That is the question. We are 6 tanks in now, and we got like over 50 to do. All right, let's get to work. Let's do a green one now. Let's change it up. Ooh. Yeah, so this whole process, I just gotta leave the tanks on their heads for a little bit to, man, I gotta leave the tanks on their heads for a bit just to let the hot glue on the treads dry. Sometimes, and this is my last one, so I probably won't do it anymore, but what I originally had to do was take a little Lego stud and put that, and you can hate me for gluing Lego pieces, and put that on the little neck piece that these little heads have, just so it won't come off anymore. But that's my last one, so I'm not gonna be doing that much anymore. We have 5 people, 3. We got to alert, guys. Come on. Just send it anywhere. Send it to your family's group chat. Send it to your cousin's group chat. Send it to your Snapchat chat. What is trending these days? I'm saying this like I'm 50, but I'm just so disconnected with most internet when it comes out of YouTube. Probably, I don't know, you guys probably just use Snapchat, right? Something along those lines. I just like Snapchat. I can never get into it. Especially when like people ask you like, oh, can I have your Snap? Like, bro, I don't even have it. And then for some reason when I say, oh, I don't have Snapchat, they think like that's a huge like insult. Like, bro, I just don't have the app. It's not like I'm trying to not get any kind of contact with you. Like, come on. Yeah, I thought it said we had 13 people for a second. We just got 6. I cannot see shit. Excuse my French. What's up, new viewers? It's probably just people scrolling for some reason. Because now we're back down to 3. Yeah, there we go. We gotta have some kind of, I think, side like movement here just to try to get more viewers or something. Just like see, because like this comes up on people's like shorts page and they're like, oh, just do, and then that's it. So we gotta get something like going over here. What can be entertaining enough to catch people's attention that I can easily access? You guys want to see something cool? So, back when the Wii first came out, they were doing a advertising campaign with Switch and Carry, and they came out with something that's called the Wii Dog Tags. Show them right here. And I'm using this as a viewer distraction because, you know, jingle jangle, jingle jangle, jingle jangle. Now, question is, can you beat Cyber? I have no idea. So yeah, the Wii came out with these like really high quality, like this is metal, like yeah, high quality dog tags, and the whole thing came with like pins and all that kind of stuff. It even came with a card that says, "Congratulations, you have purchased one of the limited number of officially licensed products, only available at Target." Like, isn't that cool? Like, this is just such a weird collector's item that I have, and yet it's like so perfect to have. It fits. It fits me. In fact, I will put it on for the shake of the I look so stupid, and you can't even see it. Um, yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, so the jingle jangles work. See, okay, I'm gonna do this for like a solid minute, and let's just see how many viewers we get. What do we got? Can you make Wii Tank? In what? Yo, can you make a Wii Tank in a while for me? 3 jingle. I can sure do. I can sure do that for you right now, actually. We're talking about the Wii dog tags that came out back in like 2006 for the with the release of the Wii. What color do you want, Mr. Mrs. Bree? X or Nick, something like that. We got options between red, blue, and green, and I will put some kind of abbreviation of your name on the treads there. Uh, Jutting up in consuming viewers, Bricks O'Brick, Rick Green. Okay, we will do another green one. See, the greens didn't adhere very well, which I'm a little mad about, but that was also because my bed was dirty, so I don't want to go on there very well. I'm going to try and get you a good one. Maybe it's the base here. Let's try and get a better base. I don't know if it's the filament. I don't know if it's just the way that was printed. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it. Once I got another thing somewhere, which I do not, but that's all right. If the head comes off, the head comes off. It will be a unique tank. This video is not sponsored by Gorilla Glue, by the way. Just making that clear. This was crazy. When this whole thing started, I went through like 2 bottles of like really small super glue, and I'm like, they were perfect to get these treads on here, but oh, now it's just rough with the fatter super glue tip, but you know, it is what it is. Green brick is BR. I cannot see that. BRXRC. BRXRC. Let's write that on there. Actually, you know what? Hey, since this one is still kind of drying, I'll give you the good green one. And write that there on there for you. So BRXRC. There we go. Right on there for you. It's backwards. You can't really see it too well since Sharpie on filament doesn't really like to go together very well. But it's there. I promise you that. I wish I had some kind of like Posca pen or something. Oh, okay. But unfortunately, I did not. What else we got? Oh, I got a good one for you guys. Hold on. This is what helps me with my title here. Get ready for it. Boom. We had. Here we go. So yeah, let's see how many people we can attract with this one. The Linden Cat Exists hat. Please do me a favor, bruh. Yeah, we got the We Had, which also came in a similar bundle with the Jingle Jangle over here. Yeah. I really don't know how many I'm going to be able to produce in this. We'll just keep this on for a bit. In producing this stream. Hopefully a good amount at least, but also, Linden, what can I do for you? Linden Cat wants a Wii tank, I think. Okay, what color tank do you want, Senor Linden? And you shall receive between the 3 we have in stock. Oh shit. Okay. People are just gonna be scrolling. They're gonna see some guy with a wee hat, and they're gonna be like, "Huh, this seems pretty interesting." Uh, okay. Do bruh on one. Well, you can only choose one. Dang, I can't do multiple signings. This one. Man, I really need more Lego studs here. This is very inconsistent. Oh well. Maybe we can get sponsored by Lego or something. This also needs to get back on the board here. Let's just get back with the reds here. Because the reds, those fit great. I don't know why they don't with the green. It's probably just how the filament is. Because I bought filament that said mistletoe, so I'm thinking it's some kind of Christmas special that they just had sitting in the hardware store, or sitting in the back of the store somewhere. So it probably got like a little bit wet. Moist, I guess is the right correct term. Because when you get moist filament, you can't print too right. I'm back, done showering. How was it? Was it very cleansingful? We are up to 11 tanks. There we go. Only 337 more to go. Pretty sure. We also got like 10 here. Just chilling. This is like the most amount of commentary I've done in like a good while. Oh yeah, we also have a hat, by the way. I don't know if you were there for that, Mr. G. This is something I bought off of Goodwill, and it's pretty cool. It's official Wii merchandise. It even has a rim that says Wii. It has a Nintendo on the back. I put the dog tags things, the buttons on there to spice it up a little bit. I got it off of eBay, and I got it pretty cheap, but it smells really strong of some like weird ass perfume, and it took me like 3 days to try and aerate. And even then, it was terrible smelling. It still kind of is now. It kind of died off, but whoever was the previous owner obviously liked spraying that shit on it or something like that. Let's see what we got. After you beat Josh, what's your next goal? Okay, so you guys are only ever gonna hear this on stream, because I do plan to announce it soon. But because all of you are here, in support of me, I will let you all in on the secret now. When we hit, sorry. I keep saying this channel as it's on me, and I really hate saying that because it's not. I have the support of all of you, so anyway, but also WII, it's pretty funny, but especially I want to make this channel about you guys. But in response to that comment, when we passed Josh, I don't know what sub goal. I was thinking maybe either 1,500 or 2,000. And I'm going to leave it kind of vague here because you guys can probably put the pieces together very quickly. I'm going to stream a certain game for all day, or whenever it's ending, that is on the Wii. So it'll just be an all-day streamathon, just playing this one game, and that will happen once we have passed Josh, and once I am done printing tanks to set the the boat upon the flame of the ocean, to set free my torture of making tanks. Something along those lines. I stuttered a lot, but I'm just trying to sound smart with it. What else we got here? Maybe sub goal. can be 2000. I was thinking like that. Portal 1, or Portal I call it. Me too. Um, so I think you guys are still new to the channel. I've done the Portal Streamathon already, actually. I did that back in like December of last year. That's out of the perspective. It will be a Wii themed game being streamed all day. So yeah, if you go into my lives, you'll see like my lives on my channel. Like you'll see the Portal Streamathon, and I think before that would be me hitting 1K. It can be Cars 2 video game, bro. Yeah, and get all the achievements or something like that. There's some kind of Cars game. I forget what platform it was on. I think it was the 360 that had some kind of achievement. It was unaccessible because the achievement was get all the achievements. But because that achievement itself was an achievement, you couldn't get all the achievements, and people found it as a big meme, but also very mad that they couldn't complete whatever Cars game it was. But again, guys, for every subscriber we get until we pass Josh or until we get to some kind of undecided sub goal, I will make a Wii tank. And now we are up to 15. It's hitting me now how much I gotta make. I've been telling my dad about this challenge lately, and he even though he's very supportive with it, he cannot wrap his head around how many Wii tanks I have to make. And I knew I was getting what myself into. I just didn't expect the challenge to grow this fast. We gained like maybe 100 subscribers in, not 100, maybe like 60 in the first short. And then 2 days later, we basically hit 1,000. It was a bizarre day. Wii Sports, I call it. Good call. Just curious, who's been your biggest motivator on your YouTube journey? That's a good question. I appreciate the fun questions here. So when I was growing up, I forget what the guy's name was, but he did a lot of Pokemon stuff, and then he would have this Reddit, the subreddit that's like titled Ask PewDiePie or something like that, and he would make this fun like little commentary with different Pokemon plushies as if it was some kind of game show or talk show, and I completely forgot his name, but that's what really. It had a lot of lore to it, and for a 10-year-old at the time, I loved it. So that's what really inspired my channel almost 8 years ago, was just making funny commentary with random toys I had. And then I got into more other bigger YouTubers like Stampy, Dan TDM, and then a few other ones like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. But I think there was even this one guy that was called Cheesehead or something like that. And a lot of those gaming channels really boosted my confidence and my inspiration for the most part with trying to make YouTube. But it wasn't until 2020 of last year I was like kind of in a dead part of my channel until a YouTuber that you guys might recognize under the name The Real Cyber Army helped me get back into the whole gaming aspect, helped me learn how to screen record, helped me with a whole bunch of stuff, and then my channel really came to its own little unique little hovel. But as of today, my number one inspiration for my channel would probably be between Failboat, Markiplier, and a YouTuber named Astral Spiff. And it's actually because of Astral Spiff I thought of this challenge to begin with, because he had a video where he sped ran tanks or something like that. And I would be awesome if I could be recognized by him. Right now, especially. Uh, he's like a Canadian YouTuber. It's Astral Spiff, Spiff. Super chill guy, really fun videos, and he just spends his whole time streaming. He has a very, I think he recently hit 1 million subscribers. Like, good for him. But that's my whole TED Talk. What's going on here? So OG, and who's been the most supportive subscriber that you remember? Most supportive, I other than you, Mr. G, and I think, what was it, your sister? With the whatever name Jay. Cousin, that's what it was. My most supportive has definitely been the real Cyber Army as well, because him and I have known each other for over like 5 years at this point. We met online during the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, and we played a lot of Among Us with each other, but he's definitely been my #1 supporter throughout this whole challenge. But then I got other people to thank, like my dad and my my sister. They all love the stupid challenge I got going here, and I couldn't be happier. What else we got going here? Yep, I knew it was the cousin. Well, at least I was at the top of the supporters. Gotta go. We'll see you, Lyndon. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, so now we got 20 tanks out of some 60 something probably. This towel is full. I'm trying to think how I want to go about this. I really did not plan a lot of the stream through. I got a lot of stuff in the front here. Let's go ahead and just move a lot of this and just drag all of this forward. Hopefully nothing too bizarre is gonna happen. Okay, a lot of stuff is tipping over, but that's okay. I will mention now that my dinner is currently being made, so the stream won't be going on until all these tanks are done, most likely, but we will definitely have a good session of a stream, for sure. Yeah, get the frick out of here, Josh the Gamer. Everybody go off at him. Everybody. For sure. Yeah, get out of here, Josh. Nobody likes you. How's it going, Josh? Welcome to stream. Get out. When I was a kid, my leg got burned with super glue, the liquid one. Hashtag PS Tank raid. So it's not really a raid if you're the only one here. Hate to point that out for you, buddy. Hashtag we takes forever. Yup. Let's get another paper towel roll going here. Hey Josh, I bet you don't have a one-of-a-kind original vintage we had, don't you? Haha. Get out of here, man. I'm the wee king. Speaking of which, I have a whole bunch of crap goodies over here. One of them being some disassembled Wii faceplate, and that's kind of just chilling along the stand. What other random stuff I could show here? Got Flux. I got some Wii U spare parts. I got this Among Us Poppet, I guess. I don't even remember that being in there. We just have a whole bunch of drawers here. Got some drywall, apparently. Sheets. That's kind of it for that. I don't know. What else we got here? We tanks suck. Gotta make something better. Says you, bro. You're the one who has a failing channel currently. Don't look at me. Just curious, who is the real Cyber Army? I've only seen you post a community tab Cyber once. So, Cyber is an online friend I made. He was the first online friend I basically met back in the 2020 era, during COVID, the whole what was it, quarantine situation. There's a that was like peak online gaming because like what else could you do? Um, you were at home all day. So I met Cyber via one of his streams one night, and soon I convinced him to make me a moderator, just for the shits and giggles. And when I was that naive, I thought, "Holy this is the biggest promotion of my life, and I gotta spend my time to help this guy out on every one of his streams and be super kind and all that kind of stuff." And that's like my first big, like, working for what I thought was this big YouTuber, even though at that time he only had about maybe 1,700 subscribers. Um, so him and I met, and we really did a lot of fun collabs together over court stuff, COVID, and ever since then, like, we've just kind of stayed in contact. It's been nothing like, the same as it was back during quarantine, but more of just the fact that, like, we just hung out. We've done collabs before on videos, um, and all that kind of stuff. But he's definitely been my number one supporter and number one friend when it comes to this project. So I'm very thankful towards him. But what he does a lot of Pokemon stuff. Recently, he's been doing edits. He actually made a Sonic edit that's probably peaking over 200,000 views right now, which is, good for him. He recently hit 11K or 10K, and I think he's coming up on 11, which is great. I say that as if I'm jealous. I'm not. I'm really happy for him. And I genuinely, like, just seeing his channel grow over the years, it's been genuinely very impressive to see it grow. What else we got? The Real Cyber Army. You said it's something to do better. Bro, we tanks are superior. My uncle Pat has PS Tank more the Wii tanks. I'm gonna make a better PS Tank. I'm PlayStation guy. You're a Nintendo guy. Nintendo's okay, but PlayStation's better. Cyber is the best. He's amazing. It's kind of sad. You gotta print Wii tanks all day long. When the PS tanks only takes 2 minutes to print out. Well, Josh, I think you're very, like, misunderstanding how easy it is to 3D print. Especially where I'm getting out 20 Wii tanks at a time. You aren't the bigger guy here, and it's quality over quantity right now. I have the highest quality 3D printer. I have quality content, and I have a high quality community. We'll say that. I don't know what my third reason was going to be, but definitely a very great community compared to you and your 8 subscribers. So how about you go cry me a river, pal? Is that Mr. G going off at him there? What do you think about PlayStation 3 wasn't a success because they don't understand that it looked worse than at the time, and my channel is not failing. Jesus. uh, my lowest point, but am slowly, surely regrowing my channel, and if you do pass me, then it is what it is, but I'm never giving up on hashtag PS Tanks. Do you like 3D printing? Do you like the Nintendo Wii? Hashtag Wii Tanks forever. Imagine there is such thing as PC Tanks. Lol. It might come around. We'll see. There's definitely a 3-sided version to this at some point. Where'd my water bottle go? We also got to make a response video too. imagine do the bit. PS tanks, Xbox tanks, PC tanks are better than the Wii tanks. Lol. Well, the thing is, too much crying, Josh. What? Oh, well, this is too much crying, Josh. Why don't you go think something better than the Wii tank that will something better than that will take you ages. What? The only thing, the main biggest thing that I have over you, not just that the Wii, surpassed the PS3 in sales by like a good 30 million, but the Wii tanks are just nostalgic, you know? The people who find the PS3 nostalgic are people who played way too much Little Big Planet, in my opinion. I just made that up. I really got nothing against PS3s. I even have one myself. But even then, Wii tanks are better. I think we'll wrap up with another 20 here. So we'll go sicko mode and we'll try and end off there so I can go ahead and eat dinner. If only I could hire somebody. Is anyone in the Ohio area that'd be willing to make tanks for me? You know. Ooh. What else we got on here? To the bit, please. Also, at least Nintendo doesn't raise their sales for no reason. That's crazy. That's so true. Little Big Planet. God, I cannot read that. Little Big Planet, Mod Nation, Racers, God of War, Minecraft. You can't fucking say Minecraft is part of the PS3. Minecraft is an all platforms thing. Even fucking like the Wii U had Minecraft. That is nowhere in this argument here. Get out of here, man. You ain't slick. What's going on? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see your name, man. It's just so small. Nemesis Plays. What else we got here? PS3 edition. Yes, I know people like Nintendo, but I grew up on a PS3, so that's why I love it so much. And that's fair too, but I'm just saying that obviously the Wii was the superior console because of its revolutionary what was it? I can usually say this off the top of my head all the time too. Basically the PS3 was like a family console. That's the thing it's got going. Not the PS3. Man, I'm really screwing up here. The Wii was a family console. The Wii brought gameplay to the fun of the whole family, and that's why it's so nostalgic, and that's why so many people like it, because it's just the superior console. Maybe not in tech, but in gameplay and mechanics, it's on top for sure. What else we got going on here? Okay, I'm tired of destroying Josh, so I'll just start doing my business. Shoot, dang, I'm not from Ohio, from California. Man, you're all the way over there? Holy hell. Just got done with editing spree. My fingers hurt and my laptop is fried. Well, what I always do in that situation is play some classic Minecraft, chill down to some kind of podcast, and just relax the rest of the night. Is that a G? What? Weeks was the first console I ever played. Canada, I'm in North Coop, whether it's like snow, frozen lakes. I got snowmobiling all day long. Yeah, The only issue is that you guys use like the metric system, which I'm not trying to sound like a redneck American, but it's just like the most confusing system. Over here saying kilometer. Like, bro, you just kind of sound like a nerd. If you came to anywhere in the United States, you will be made fun of. What do you say? Like, are ounces different? Like, let's say like you go to like some kind of soda factory or something, and they go like, "Oh, how many ounces of soda do you want?" Would you just say like, you know, what is ounces in Canadian ease? I'm assuming ounces. I'm just assuming ounces. Ounces is part of the metric system, right? Like I don't know. I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna go to the U.S. wearing a Canadian outfit, wrap my car of Canadian flag all over it, lol. Yeah, you're gonna get shot. And after my dinner, I will probably make an official short tonight as well. Hopefully talking about 40 wheat tanks I made. I also might do a bit more off camera. We'll see. I do like these streams though. What do you guys think of these streams? For those who are actually watching, the 8 people. Wow. What do you guys think of these? Should I do these more often? You know, obviously I might make progress off camera, but I like talking to you all. It's very fun. And again, guys, for every subscriber we get, I will print a wee tank, and I'm in debt of over 300 currently. So please don't subscribe. I know there's a lot of comments coming on right now, and I apologize for not reading them. I am just trying to also prioritize this because we've had our little silly, goofy, fun time with Wii Hat and Wii Dog tags in the first part of the stream, and I am hungry. What else we got going on here? Insert eagle screech. I'm gonna go to the U.S. hang with a Canadian flag. At the what? You will get shot. You will be erased from existence. In my opinion, your editing skills are 10 times better than Cyrus and Josh's. That's kind. That's very kind of you. Chaotic escape. I'm glad talking to you too. It's also to you. It's fun. I would love to do that now. Lol. So you want to get shot right now? Is that what you're saying? Do you need help, Josh? Should we make another hashtag saying like hashtag help Josh? He's going through a weird mental state where he wants to try and take over the U.S. and potentially get shot doing it. Hashtag help Josh. Tell him to do. Huh? This is peak cinema. I'm working on my editing skills. You are. The only issue is that you basically had none. You had Reza doing all your stuff, and now I have Reza doing my editing, actually, so, you know. Tell him to do it so we won't have an enemy anymore. To do what? I apologize, and also this is peak cinema. I appreciate that. Senor Josh Greg Bob. John Greg Bob, sorry. Excuse me. Cyber is none too, lol. Cyber has really good editing skills. I will give him that. Bro, yes, Reza was editing for me for 8 months, but I'm learning again. My laptop died, so in response to more streams, I say yes. Have you seen any Canadian flags in the USA? No. Because nobody from Canada would want to go to the USA or move here. Though, ironically, I have seen a Scottish flag before. Which caught me off guard. And it's actually like in my neighborhood, too. I only knew it was the Scottish flag, too, because there's that one, like, Scottish forever meme. That was pretty goofy. I'm really debating on just gluing in the green tags heads because this is really hard to keep these on here. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Let's see here. Nobody would want to go not right now, at least because of what's going on. That I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna mention. Who started editing first, you or Cyber? Cyber basically no, actually he didn't. Cyber started to answer that quickly, but I learned how to edit. I learned how to edit from my teacher in high school. I say that as if I'm not in high school. I am currently, but I learned it in like maybe 8th grade or so, and it was like the shitty Microsoft editing thing, and that's what I did a lot of my videos on, just for, like the shits and giggles. And it was really easy to learn. It was really easy to use, and then they stopped having it, and then they replaced it with Clipchamp, which is now owned by Microsoft. So I then learned Clipchamp, and that's been my current software, though I am thinking about switching soon because their subscription is just way out of my pocket nowadays, and overall it's just not the best editing software in my opinion. What else we got going on here? All right, my vid finished publishing, so my computer is okay now. Yay. We are on high school, not on the same school. Indeed. Well, we're making kind of a dent here. There's still a few more to do. I think that right on the funny bone. It's probably like, I don't know, close to 50 right there. So this is probably like a good 100. But yeah, so my priority nowadays with school is to just print these things, because I much rather have them printed and ready to go than have them made and not print. Because usually I don't print while I'm making these, because like the fumes on my printer messes with my head, and it's really hard to pay attention, because, you know, burning plastic is not good for the brain. Is Cyber self-taught? Yes, he is. Sorry for the mentioning Canadian stuff. I just thought it was hilarious when you reacted to me saying it. I want to put Canadian flag outside the White House, lol. I could not care less, Josh. You kind of just do what you do, and I respect it. But it's all good. But we got a lot of tanks. That's why I'm mainly being not as commentaryist, whatever that word would be, talkative maybe, as I was in the beginning, because I'm trying so hard to get all these tanks in. I really, really want to glue these heads in. Guys, would you hate me if I glue the green tanks' heads in? Because genuinely, like, they just come off. Like, I don't mind it. It must just be the filament, but I mean, like, I don't know. It would just be kind of weird with transporting if one were to do that at some point. I just put them on my circular table right in front of me. So, but yeah, Canada also fecking sucks, by the way. Just putting that out there now. In fact, I'm gonna go to the Canadian White House and claim it as U.S. material. And then I'm gonna go to your house, Josh, and I'm gonna nuke it. Yeah, take that. What else we got going on here? You couldn't even get close to. This channel is really dead. Only 0 comments. And only comment is me saying #WeTankForever. I'm gonna go make some pancakes with my Canadian maple syrup. You know what? I will say this now. I think Rhode Island's maple syrup is actually way better than Canada's because it's more natural there. It's just so much more sweet. I can't eat pancakes without it. And I got family in Rhode Island, so I don't get it often, but when I do, it's heaven, guys. I'm telling you. Wish you would collab with Cyber again. That music video was amazing. Yeah, we've talked about it in the past, but every time we try and do something music related, Cyber just like either pushes it off or we just can't get the vocals out. Which is fair. The software that I used for that was only in its beta, and once it went into its like fully produced version, it basically like kicked out all the original users, and yeah, you have to pay for like a whole subscription to get all the auto tuning, and it's so annoying. I don't bother with it anymore. It's a complete like corporate scheme, and like I tell Cyber, like, listen, if you can do the auto tuning, and if you can do that, and if you can overall make this sound good and look good, I hate to not to contribute, but I just can't. I couldn't learn auto tuning on my own, especially without that software. And I've tried to in the past, and I just can't wrap my head around it. It's its own thing with the scales and all that kind of stuff, and I wouldn't see something like that happening again anytime soon. Now, that being said, I think I do have some kind of musical vocals, so maybe singing the end credits of something or some kind of little bit would be fine for me. But for the most part, if it were to be a big song again, it would not be only sung by me. I disagree on the Canadian maple syrup is better. I'm only gonna go Protein Supper. Cyber is amazing. You should join back Legacy series. I'm not quitting the Legacy series. You guys just don't play anymore, and it's also just so annoying as well, because not just that you have the world, but like I'm busy when the most time we play, and on top of that, I'm just like kind of sick of it. I don't want to play on it anymore. If we do a new world, I will get back into it, but with how it is right now, it's just in such an awkward state mid game and late game. I'm just out of it. Don't know if you can tell, but I'm very bad at spelling. Lol, I suck at spelling. Could make that out. The maple syrup is not that good. It's really sticky, and sometimes it becomes a rock. That the reason why I don't buy it anymore. That's fair. Makes sense. The grocery store maple syrup can be like that. But if you go to, nobody knows what that is, they have freshly made syrup that tastes amazing. The grocery store maple syrup is fake, actually. I'm pretty sure. Get out, We Tank Hater. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're coming up on our last 5 here, and then we will end off for right now. What time is it? It's only 9:24. That's not too bad. I think after, because obviously it's going to happen, once we pass Josh and subscribers, and after, if we do another stream-related thing when it comes to the Wii, if the series were to continue at all, it would probably to try and get the attention of Astral Spiff. Because he's Canadian, unfortunately, but he's a really chill guy, and I would honestly love to talk to him and just see what his whole vibe is, because he's a really good YouTuber, and I want to thank him. My dad is screaming that dinner is ready, so let's go ahead and wrap up these last 3 tanks here. What is your opinion on the Sonic video Cyber made, if you have any thoughts? I thought it was good. I didn't watch
a lot of it. I went through it a few times, and I'm like, yeah, that's cyber for you. I don't want to say it's nothing special. It's just more of the fact that like typical cyber kind of thing. Like that's not that bad either. I'm like, yeah, this is something that cyber would make, and I watched it and I thought it was good, and then it blew up, and then I was happy for him. We didn't buy it from the grocery store. Everybody betrayed me. All my subscribers betrayed me, which sucks. There's only people that PS tank more than we tank. You use talk to text on that, boohoo. Well, you said it a few here and there. Many people will. We will win. Bro, what's wrong with Canadians? We're nice, except you piss us off. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't like you, Josh. Josh, you as Canadian, I actually don't like. Astral Smith, aka David, I would get behind him. Yeah, he's chill. The only good Canadian I actually like. Do another green one here. Also, I don't think I read the comments. If you guys would hate me on gluing the green tanks' heads in, because it's just it just doesn't want to go in on like the other tanks, and I don't have any more Lego studs to hold them in place, unfortunately. The only one we're trying to piss off is you. Don't get everyone else involved. You think you'd stream with Cyber or Josh? There's so many Americans that don't like Logan Paul, lol. Wait, hold on. What argument is being said here? I never read that. There is some Americans that don't like Logan Paul. Yeah, cause he went to fucking jail. His brother, what was it? Jake? Who fought Mike Tyson? That was Jake Paul, right? Logan Paul is just a complete and utter like imbecile. He's like a genuine asshole. He is just not a stable individual, and frankly, if he quit YouTube, the internet would have peace. One of the most controversial guys out there, just like KSI too. But British is on a completely different story. Logan Paul is the best. I disagree. Logan Paul's good. I disagree. I can't get behind either of them. But it's Jake Paul's the worst right now. Lunchley and Prime and all that kind of BS. Not a YouTuber I'm fond of. Take it. I just want to piss off Josh. Lol. We tank hater. I absolutely hate your government. Dude, stop bringing up the fact that our government is fucking collapsing. It is. We admit to that. But it's not our fault, too. I don't want to get political. But, here, you know what? In fact, I'll just reenact it with tanks right now. But for the most part, the people, you can't see that, a certain community wanted to hire this guy as the president that already severely screwed up the government to begin with. And then the other party is like, hey, yeah, you're kind of, not okay. We don't want that guy. And then the other guy's like, yeah, well, too bad. We're gonna elect him anyway. And then this guy's up here, he's like, yeah, I've made many crimes, many felonies, many issues on the planet, and I have my best friend other other rich guy here that is helping me succeed in presidency, and that's why I'm screwing up the government. So that's to put it simply. Yeah, no, it sucks. I will give you that one, Josh. How many? I've lost track of how many tanks we have going here. Now, with my political interest, I will not say, but I will say this now, that I am not fond of what the current president in the U.S. is doing to our country. Anyway, good thing we ended this off on politics. So let's see. Could try it, unfortunately. Also, let me be the second internet friend. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. Nobody cares, man. You're just trying to get on the tip here, bro. Trump is gonna ban this channel if he sees this. He will ban me. Trump is about to make your home for real. Why so serious? Honestly, if I get nuked right here, right now, and right here and right now about Trump being dumbed down to a wee tank, I would honestly be very proud of myself. Anyway, it's been fun. I've actually been making 6 tanks here, so right now we are up to 44? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 44. Yeah. We're at 44 out of 348, excluding any of the subscribers I've also recently seen on the shorts. So I'll have to look at a few of those. But for right now, I guess we'll just say 43 off the total. I got a lot more to do off camera or on camera whenever we choose to stream again. But as for the rest of the stream, I'm going to do PS Tank update tomorrow. Not like anyone's going to care anyway. Yeah, nobody cares, man. I hate to break it to you. Okay, see you later. Get nutrients that Josh won't get. Thank you. I appreciate it. But it's been fun, everybody. I really appreciate it. Again, for every subscriber we get, I'm going to make a wee tank. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining, and I will see you on the next one. All right, how do I stop this? Goodbye, everyone.